Yeah, man, just got up, man, fresh. Come out the bed, you know what I'm saying? I ain't washed up or do nothing yet, you know what I'm saying? My game face on. I'm not playing DMV. Make sure you get that game face downtown locker room, January the 18th, man. Downtown locker room, Roc Mikey, new mixtape, game face. Make sure you chop that. Game face, January the 18th. And all downtown locker room. Fuck with your boy.
Hey man, this your boy Maserati, aka Wink, franchise, whatever y'all wanna call me. Introduces Maserati Music's top-notch artist, Roc Mikey.
It's a Big E beat.
I make them say no, baby, no easy. But the rockin' Maserati make this shit look easy. Believe me.
Make them say.
Check it. A nigga pushing 30, but I'm looking like I'm 16. The flow tight, sorta like your bitch jeans. You damn right, I'm ready for the big scene. Nice camera action, bad like Jackson. A nigga disrespect me, best believe something gon' happen.
Alright, first tell us your name and where you from.
Yeah, my name is Roc Mikey. I'm from Uptown, Washington, D.C.
Alright, tell us how you got into music and what were your influences growing up.
I got into the music early. As a youngster, like around the age 8 or 9, I got into a little bucket band that I had around the neighborhood, and we were named the Newton Youngins. And we was influenced pretty much by Junkyard and bands like that was coming up, that was up-and-coming bands that started out pretty much like we did on the Buckets and pretty much with nothing. So I just kept that going from the bucket bands back then, and 8, 9 years old, into going into junior high school marching bands, been in the marching band at Shaw, and the orchestra band at Wilson High School, and continuing the go-go thing with the bucket band, but now on another level with UCB. I started that like in '96. So with that being said, since '96 I just kept it going with the band, and you know, things have changed. Wale doing this thing, and we helping them out, supporting them 100%, you know, so a lot of our attention for the band is on Wale right now. But at the same time, UCB, we still alive and we doing what we doing. And I'm also doing my solo project, which is Game Face, coming out January the 18th, downtown locker room.
Alright, to touch on, like, you know, on UCB just a little bit more, how did all that come about, being that y'all one of the most, you know, influential and, you know, powerful go-go bands, at least, you know, of the last decade and during this decade? You could speak on how y'all met up and how y'all really came about.
Is it Wale or?
No, the Uncalled For, yeah.
Well, with UCB, we met up, we was a group of guys that played like Little League football together and basketball coming up in the neighborhood, and we went to schools that was, you know, not too far from each other, 10 miles away from each other. And we just basically had started going out to this club called C5 up on 14th Street. It really wasn't a club, it was more like a center for the community, for the youth and stuff like that. But they used to have go-go's there, and we used to go up and see this band called Total Madness and Young Legends and High Image. They used to perform up there. And we decided to get our little group that we was hanging with every day together and get our own little band. So that's how we started UCB, and that happened like around '96.
Okay. For someone who's never heard your music, how would you describe it to a new listener?
It's definitely a different sound, and a different sound away from go-go, because we pretty much kind of try to like formulate our music more some original and more like a radio R&B hip-hop track versus the average normal go-go that you hear. We're just continuously going over and over. You might get a groove that go for like 10 minutes on a go-go groove, a song. But for our song, we try to kind of limit them to like radio time, 350, 330, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and try to make songs like that, records versus just go-go and go-go. So that's what it is.
Okay. As far as with your solo outing and your music, is that like the same way you approach the music, or is it more hip-hop driven, heavier? How would you describe that as well?
I think it's a mixture of both.
Okay.
You know, the live band is definitely is in my music as well, on my solo projects, because I've played so many different cover tunes. Being in a go-go band, it kind of set with me to have like variety or different types of music. It's just not one box, just one lane, straight gangster rap or straight backpack hip hop or straight smooth, cool music, whatever. It's like a mixture of all that. So I think that kind of came from the bang, stemmed from the bang.
Okay. Tell us about your current project that's coming out, Game Face, and what we can expect from that.
Okay, Game Face is 18 tracks, full CD, it's an LP, original music. We got features on there: Scarface, Raheem Devon, a couple local artists around God, The Chosen One, Booby, Goretti, and I believe it's like to me, I feel it's a project that's like a preparation for whatever situation that you may come into or face in life. You know, whatever your life or your sound, your lifeline is, however it's going, whatever you're going to face or whatever, I feel like everybody should have their game face on and be prepared for it, or get prepared once they're ready to face that. So pretty much all the songs are really songs that's kind of like getting over the hump and, you know, still pushing, and it's a tight situation here, or shit ain't really good for you, working that's good for you, or just fall, give up, or whatever. So them songs that I got on there are more like songs that encourage people to keep pushing. Just keep pushing, have your game face on, and be ready. Don't be so like shocked or surprised by a lot of stuff that's happening in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of already foresee some of these things that you put yourself into. So I'm just saying everybody have their game face on, because I sure got mine on, and that's what it is.
All right. For somebody who's, you know, at least we would consider you like a veteran in the game as far as musically, and you definitely pushing the solo thing. What would you say it takes for an artist from this area to be successful?
First, the will to want to do it for real. Like, it's one thing to just like see people doing stuff, and you just like to see how it looks fun, or it looks like something that you would like to do, but you really don't want to do this for real. You know what I'm saying? You ain't sure that you want to do this, so you got to be sure that you really want to do this, because it's going to take a lot of time, it's going to take a lot of energy, money, patience, and a lot of stuff. So if you're the type of person that's halfway in and ain't really want to do it, then you're going to always fall into situations where it's going to make you want to be like, should I have some doubt in this? Should I have some doubt in this? So first you got to just get that doubt out your head and just be like really wanting to do it and know you really want to do this. And then the second thing is just stay focused on that and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Despite whatever you're bumping into.
Okay. Once Game Face is released and it starts making its waves, what plans do you have as far as, you know, performances in the future, maybe future projects, any collaborations you might be able to speak on?
Well, after Game Face drop and the shows that I do have coming up, I have a few shows with UCB and Wale in Atlanta, some up here. I got a couple of shows down in Houston, Texas. So after them shows are completed, which will be done like by February, around that time I'll be probably start working on still looking for more shows, of course, and hoping I get more shows, but working on my next mixtape that I'm gonna drop with Target Squad. And that's gonna be more of a R&B hip hop type mixtape that I'm gonna give away. So it's not gonna be really no rap or gangster rap on it at all. It's gonna be a lot of more radio feel songs.
Okay.
That I'm gonna put on this mixtape. It's coming out next.
All right. For the fans that's trying to reach you, if you could speak on like your social networks, you know, how your fans can get up with you, email, whatever. Okay.
Well, they can contact me at RocMikey.com. They can hit me up at contact@RocMikey.com. They can find me on ReverbNation.com. Facebook, Roc Mikey, it's ROCMIKEY. I don't put the K on it, and don't put the C in the Mikey. So it's Roc Mikey, and that's on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Reverb Nation, and RocMikey.com. So you can hit me up on all them spots.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say to the Jukebox viewers?
We just want y'all to stay, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned in with Jukebox. They doing their thing, you know what I'm saying. They definitely doing it for the city, the whole DMV area. And you know what I'm saying, make sure you get that Game Face January the 18th. You know what I'm saying, you don't get it.
Like Maserati, can't hold us down. Passing the chains of the devil, holding on to heavy